So everybody has seen what happened in Qatar, how Israeli missiles being fired on in Qatar, targeting Hamas leaders. The problem it was that they have this much confidence to attack one Soviet nation, especially their ally. Qatar has been ally for Israel, been ally for America for very, very long time. Everybody knows that. Right, okay, the normal country should react like Iran or any other country. If somebody attack your country, you respond, right? You respond whether diplomatically, you respond militarily, it's up to you, right? What happened here was, they said, you attacked us, let us call a meeting. Meeting of who? All those 52 Muslim nations who have been quiet for Palestinian genocide, right? Who haven't said a word, who continued with their trade with America, with Israel, who have been meeting diplomatically on backdoor channels, who've been basically inviting them, any other seminars, any other conferences, they were there, right? So now Qatar is asking for help from these countries. Oh, what happens? Okay, something very surprising happened. So they all come, 52 stay. They stay there for 2 days, meeting. They have nice lunch, dinner, breakfast, everything. They sit down, luxury meetings and everything. And after that, we condemn Israel. Right? We condemn Israel for doing this. What a strong action from 52 Muslim countries, right? Their economies multi-trillion dollars, right? If they want to do it, they could do it, but they don't want to do it. The reality is they all have their what you call benefits with Israel, with America. So they don't want to upset America, they don't want to upset Israel. That's the reality, right? They condemn Israel, and after that they says only two-state solution, Israel and Palestine, is the only thing you can solve this issue. Well done. Why didn't you do it over the phone before? Why did you have to call 42 Muslim power states to condemn Israel? What's condemn's gonna do? And then after that, when that's my analysis, after that, Saudi thought, okay, if they have this much confidence to attack Qatar, they can come to me as well. So what they do is they go to Pakistan. Same Pakistan which they have been controlling for decades, right? Which government is gonna come? Which government is gonna go? It's all with the green signal of Saudi government. There is no way possible that if Saudi government is not involved in any shape or form with Pakistani politics, right? Then they sign this pact. Any attack on Saudi will be considered as Pakistan. Any attack on Pakistan will be considered as Saudi, right? And then everywhere it goes viral, or people get, oh, now these two countries are making like NATO from Timu type thing. So they're gonna protect each other. Protect of what? Protect of what? So basically Pakistan needed money. So they went to Saudi. Saudi said, okay, you give us security, we give you money. That's all it is. You think tomorrow, let's say if war happens between India and Pakistan, you think Saudi is gonna send their troops to fight against India? No way, because Saudi has billions of dollars of investment in India. You think they're gonna do that? No way they're gonna do that. What they could do is maybe send fuel or anything, or easy loans or those sort of things to Pakistan. Okay, here, you deal with them, right? I'm not doing anything, because if they are capable enough to fight, and Qatar, all these have big toys but not boys to fight, so they needed Pakistan to do it. They know Pakistan army is battle hardened. They've been fighting with terrorism for the last 20 years, which is another story. We'll come to that on maybe probably next video. But this is what's happening. So the whole story is these Muslim countries are only for themselves. If they want to do something for Palestine or for Muslim Ummah, they could do it, but they don't want to do it. Everybody have their own, because America throw the bone, they eat it. And they happily eat it. America, if one of them, like, let's say one of them says, from now on, I'm gonna basically canceling all the trade and everything with Israel and everything. So rest of the country is gonna suppress them so much that it's gonna end up continuing that trade. So that's how we are. So basically our Muslim leaders, so-called Muslim leaders, are good for nothing. Basically they need money, they need power, that's all they need. Nothing else matters to them, nothing else. Look, one attack on Qatar, all 52 states sit down, have nice breakfast, lunch, dinner, and come up with so-called conclusion or action plan or something. But for last 3 years they killed over 60,000 people in Palestine. All these 52 states sat down and have conclusion or something? Nothing, because they don't want it. They have no interest whatsoever. They have no, it's just, they have so much equipment, like militarily. They have so much equipment like F-13 or F-16 or tanks and drones and everything. What for? For themselves. Just to show off, just to spend money, because when they spend money, they get money. That's all it is. They are corrupt as hell. All of them. One way or another. That's how they are. And you think what's happening in now all over the world, anti-Muslim, so-called anti-immigrants, mainly anti-Muslim. Everybody speaks so freely about Islam, about our Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, freely. If these countries' leaders are strong enough, you think the other West governments will allow these kind of things openly on media, mainstream media? No, they won't. Because they know this is going to be strong backlash from big countries like Saudi and Dubai and Qatar and other Turkey and these countries. They're going to like strictly backlash. But obviously they know they're just eating and sleeping. That's all they need. So whatever you need doing is the people. Keep raising voice about Palestine. Never stop talking about it. Because these people don't like it when you talk about it. You means like normal people, not leaders. Keep spreading awareness. Keep exposing their propaganda. Keep talking about it to your friends, to your family. That's all we can do. On the day of judgment, at least you can stand in front of Allah Ta'ala and say, at least I raise my voice. At least. Allah Hafiz.